Hello, how are you? Mnaendeleaje? Mko vipi? I am fine. I'm doing well. And it is my sincere hope that you're also doing well. I welcome you back to this channel, Eunice Jero YouTube channel. Karibu tena. If you're new, I request you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're notified anytime I upload a video. Those who have come back, they are home. Welcome home. Let us move together. Now, this evening, it is evening where I am. I don't know what time you'll get to see this, but I call it evening because that is evening to me, where I am. I'm again in the kitchen. I like the kitchen, though I'm not a professional chef. And I want to make a simple recipe, which I felt I should share with you because I wanted to make it for my own use. I've told you before that I'm trying to live healthy. And so, even if you crave for something, you can still have it and have it in the healthy way. So this evening, I want to make jam, strawberry preserve or strawberry jam, the one we put on bread, biscuit, on whatever you want to do as a spread. And I want to make it healthy. So I'll use strawberries. I have some strawberries with me. They're here. Strawberries. Like I don't think they are 1 kg yet. They could be less than a kg because I'm just making for one person, for me. So one pound. We use pound here. So this is 1 pound of strawberries. And normally when you're making jam, you use sugar. But for me, I'm sugar free nowadays. So I'll not use sugar. Instead, I'll use a sweetener just for sweetening. This is Splenda. You can use stevia. Even stevia is good for sweetening. But this is optional. You can use sugar if you have no problem with sugar. And because I cannot use too much of the sweetener, and you know when you use the powder sugar when you're making strawberry, it consumes a lot of water from the fruit and therefore thickens the strawberries or thickens the syrup which is formed by the fruits. That the thickening is done by the sugar. And because I'm not using sugar, I am going to use chia seeds. Chia seeds also thickens, and chia seeds are healthy, especially for those who want to become slender a little, because when you eat the chia seeds or when you drink them in water or in your smoothie, you feel full, so you eat less. So I'll put some chia seeds. I bread chia seeds together with some lemonade. Why I put lemonade is because normally when you're making jam, you must use lemon juice. So I used the lemon juice to blend the chia seeds. And so that is what I'll use now to thicken the jam, because I'll not use sugar. First step, I wash they are already cleaned, but I just need to rinse them a little and then cut them into small pieces. I don't know how I'm gonna make you see me cut this. Cut them into small pieces. Here they are. So I'll pick my strawberries. They are there. And I'll remove the core then cut into small pieces. Just cut the way you want. You don't have, normally I usually say that since I'm not professional, I normally don't use the measurements as correct and be so rigid on how to do things. Because even if you cut square, you cut oval, you cut everything, we shall have to crash together. So it doesn't matter the shape, because finally you'll have to crush them together. So it doesn't matter, just cut small pieces. Make sure that you've cut them very well, and the pieces which you can easily, make them remove the sap, because the sap is what is so important in here. We need just that syrup from the fruit, and then we thicken it and it becomes the jam. That's all what we are doing here. We are not just doing anything miraculous. No, it's something which is doable. It's something which is doable. We just need to put a little effort in what we do, and and a little interest, really. And we shall save ourselves money, and we shall live healthy. That's all what we are trying. It's a journey. It's all what I'm trying to encourage you, and myself too, because this one is a choice. It's a choice. We have to make that choice, and I beg, and I urge you, let's make the choice of living healthy. And when you are cutting, you feel like tasting, taste it. Don't mind, I see you can't see me. Here I am. I don't know. There is my face now. When you see my face, you won't see what I'm doing, and I want you to see what I'm doing. So you'll see my face a little, and then I bring back to what I'm doing, so that you can see what I'm doing. Here, I'm cutting them. So just see how I'm cutting them, and okay, I'll try to be a little, my hands are clean, but I can still rinse them once more. And then I can try to break this. I can try to break them. These ones, I can try to break them with my hands a little. Break, so that they bring out the syrup, the sap. I can try to break them in a bowl. So let me break them. I don't have to break so much, it's just a little. And then this is the chia seeds together with it's already thickening. It's together with the lemonade. So I continue to put this one to break it a little more. I need the syrup out. Okay, then it is my hands. Next, I put this. This is spreader. I put it there. Put a little, about three will be good. Those will add the sweetness. It is good. Then I mix. Mix it. Now next, what I'll do next is to put all this in a bowl. This, I'll put it in a bowl and then I'll boil it. Put it in a bowl and then I'll boil it in a metal bowl or pot or saucepan, and then I will bring it to a boil. I put the chia in it, the concoction. You can see I mix it in. I bring it to a boil. Okay, I have to turn on my cooker. I don't know whether there's enough light here. Yeah, this is my stove. I turn it on high. Okay. So now I want to put this one on the stove. On the stove. There you go. And I'll need a spoon here to start. So I start it. So it's like we are cooking ugali here, and I turn it on. It's on. To come to a boil, to produce to remove everything, and all this will break to syrup, to become syrup like, and then it will continue thickening because of the chia seeds. So bring it to a boil. Yeah. We wait. Once it becomes very hot is when, and the boiling is when we can stir, because we don't want it to hold on the surface of the saucepan. We want it smooth. You can hear the noise from the pot now. So it has started now boiling. So I take the spoon and stir it. Keep stirring. Keep stirring. Mm-hmm. This may take some time depending on how juicy your fruits were. If they are fresh fruits like the ones I've used, because you can also use dried fruits. If they are fresh fruits like the ones I've used, it may take some time before they finish the softening and the cooking, you know. You can minimize the heat to medium. I've gone now to a little lower because now it has started simmering and thickening and finishing. Just to see this. The reason why I keep stirring is because I don't want it to hold on the pot at the bottom. That would not be good because it will bring a different taste of burning. So I keep stirring it, I keep stirring it until I'll have a smooth consistency. That is what I want, and a thick one too. You don't leave it alone. This is like cooking porridge. We don't leave the porridge alone. You keep stirring until it will thicken. And the thing here, it requires a little patience. It also depends on the type of fruit you used, whether they were fresh fruits or dried fruits, how ripened they were. If they were very, very ripened, they still have a lot of water in them. So that water, before it dries up and thickens to become a good consistency, may take quite some time. If they are not also very ripened again, it's also an issue because they may not also finish up quickly. They may become clumpy. Hivi tu pole pole ndo sauce huyu. It looks like porridge completely. Uji uji. Napenda. I like what I see. I don't know if you can see it. Shambulia na moto hapa. Napeleka mbio. It's all right. Keep stirring. Keep doing your thing. This will bring out like 1 cup of jam, and 1 cup is quite much. It's quite much. Quite a lot. Continue. Now you can see me now doing it. You see the food, but you see me. It's also good to see me. I'm the one doing it. Review me. I'm doing it. I'll show you. Because I need to stay at this quite well. Ooh. Sticking him. And by the way, you can also use other fruits. You can use mangoes, you can use pineapple, you can use blueberries, whatever you want. Whatever fruit you choose, you can use and do the same process and get your flavor. The flavor you want. If you want a preserve or pineapple preserve, just cut your pineapples, put them on the fire. Cook them like I'm cooking. Put some lemonade or lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. Put some sugar if you're okay with the sugar. If you're not okay with the sugar, you can substitute with a sweetener. Obviously, because the sweetness is very individualized. So whatever taste you want. If you want it very sweet, if you want it medium sweet, if you want it with no much sweetness apart from the natural sweetness, quite okay. All these things we do are optional. Those sweetening things, that's optional because our tastes are different. You don't have to do somebody else's taste levels. But if you have kids, I know kids like sweet things, you will have to sweeten it. I'm about to be there, almost there, almost there. Almost reduce the heat again as I continue now finishing. Almost there. Keep reducing the heat, keep stirring it. You know you're thickening. You know. You are the one who knows how thick you want it. You don't have to worry about measuring. You don't have to worry about checking the temperatures. Doesn't matter. You know how it is. You can tell when it is thick. You can tell. So when you crave it, wow. Okay, I want to check my thickness now. I'll use this plate. I'll put some on the plate and see how thick it is. Something I have to say. Look at that. That's my jam. The reason why it will not be as red is because of chia seeds. The chia seeds are not red at all. So they have taken away some of the redness. And therefore mine is not as red. And to show you how thick it is, let me show you. See? It can go across. And it's hot. So once it settles again, as it cools, it will become thicker as it cools. So this is good. You can put it in on your bread. I can't eat now. I should have shown you on bread, but it's not time for me to eat. I'll just taste it with my finger. This one is mine, so don't worry about me. That one. The chia seeds are there. It's slippery because of the chia seeds, and the taste is there. A good taste. It can't be completely red because of the chia seeds. So if you don't use chia seeds, it will be very, very red, like the strawberries. Man, can I say please try this one? Try it. It's nice. Let me wash my hands to tell you bye-bye. Try that one, my friends. We did it. So once it cools down, it's here. Once it cools down, I'll let it cool down completely before putting it in the container, and then I can keep it in the fridge to be using slowly by and by. And this is very, very healthy, and it can stay for long because it has some lemon in it. Lemon is a preservative, so it can stay for quite some time. You don't have to make for 1 day, for 2 days. No, you can use it even 3 months, no problem. So I wish you well. I wish you try that recipe. Please be patient in your kitchen. Make it. Just do what I've done and enjoy your homemade jam. Save money. Live healthy. Meet you in the next one. Give me a thumbs up and let's continue in the journey of health lifestyle. Bye bye. Thank you.